position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball first today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Ole Miss offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first down. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Fuller. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. And the Rebels are on the move. Handoff from the gun. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. It'll be first and goal from the 2. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the way fake. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Hauls it in.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll take it himself.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
Lowers those pads. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The give out of the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Back to pass. It's Fuller. It's complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard mark.
Breaks into the open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up again.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Bringing it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little space. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking for a man. It's Fuller. Intercepted, number 19. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Oh, they're after him. They get to him.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely perfect. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed into that.
Touchdown, Aggies! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Here's the handoff. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Fowler. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Finds a little space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
A strike downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Scanning the field, it's Fuller. Got a man in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. enough to move the chains.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up the first and goal.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his back in the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. First and 10 from the 31. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch. So,
it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To throw, it's Fuller. Works the middle of the field.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Fuller. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The 12th man, Warren, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fowler. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Fowler.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
He's got him. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The sure hands, it's Jones. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Making side adjustments here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the boot, looking for his man. It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Direct snap. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rebels. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. There he goes. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground with the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll pitch it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the pummeling has started.
Number 27 with the carry.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
That's good for fighting.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The RPO, it's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabs it in the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
No, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did. The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You've got to make sure you end up with the football.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Florida State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days when Bobby Bowden walked the sidelines, this has not been a blowout today in Tallahassee. They're up by 7 over Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know turning it on. Got enough for the first. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
The defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Zings it complete to the right. Just keeps moving. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Aggies are in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the quick pass. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. A&M comes back out with another first down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. From the gun. There's the pressure. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Got the back over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Aggie. And the comeback is on.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very